Hey, what's going on, you guys? Boy Suave Boom here with another mukbang video. What's going on? How are ya? Today we are reviewing, like we're gonna be like food reviewers and do the classic Americans back in season. Little Debbie's Christmas tree cakes are back in town. They only sell this. They start in November, before Thanksgiving, and there's various different kinds of Christmas treats that you can get from Little Debbie, but you got to go with the classic Christmas tree. They sell these small size and big size. We got a box of the small size one. I do have, this was a 2 for $5 deal. So we did get a second box of them, my favorite strawberry shortcake rolls. But I'm going to open one up, take a bite. We're going to go step by step. And I'm going to show you the deliciousness and really the horribleness of all, because these aren't good for you. If you think it's just cake, this America, okay? So it's full of stuff. So, needless to say, let me get my water, because I can't just drink water, right? I do all the time. I drink water straight up all the time anyways. But I wanted a little bit of flavor. This is sugar-free, so calm down. All right, let's get into it. A little bit of red. And I like to throw a little bit of grape in the red. Not the perp, the grape. The only flavor that can be just a color is red, okay? I don't make the rules. It's just how it goes. So let's mix this up and get a thumbnail. I'm gonna put that like that. That looks good right there, right? Oh my God, it smells. Once you open this up, it smells delicious. Jesus. All right. All right, maybe I'll go from this side. All right, first bite, Little Debbie's Christmas tree shortcake, or no, Christmas tree cakes. All right, let's go for it. So it's literally just yellow cake with vanilla filling inside. And then the outside, I guess they dip it in like white chocolate, decorate it with red stuff and sprinkles. Now here's the thing, and this is messed up to say. If you bake a cake from scratch, the old school way, with all natural organic ingredients, the way regular earthlings of the rest of the world make cake, you have an idea of what it tastes like. I don't need to, like, you have an idea of what it tastes like, right? Well, the thing with Little Debbie's, these are like corner store, bodega kind of snacks, right? The thing with this is, and my wife always says it, whenever she tastes anything like this, she makes a joke and says, it tastes like chemicals. Meaning, it doesn't taste like chemicals. It tastes good. It's a nice, snack. But it doesn't taste like what, like I said a second ago, like if somebody made a cake from scratch. It doesn't taste like that. It tastes very similar. But I mean, corn syrup off the rip already. And then thiamine, mannitolates, soybean oil, kernel oil, dextrose soybean, aluminum. Yeah, we got aluminum in there. Dried eggs, titanium, menstruate, monosterate, what? Pilosorbate. I mean, these are just sorbitan. Sorbitine. So, okay. Listen, I'm just showing my public school education right now. So let me just stop reading. But it's good. And here's the thing. As Americans, we got to get out of the mentality of like, these are the best cakes ever. They're not. It's just that we grew up with them and it's nostalgic. It's like, yeah, do I want my wife like to make a cake from scratch and will I eat it all up? Of course. It's delicious. But every now and again, I want to taste something that's... Have you ever had a grass-fed burger? A grass-fed burger. It's grass-fed, so it literally breaks apart. This is a whole different... We're going off the rails here with the conversation. I can't get into the... we're going to have another one. I'm a butcher, and I can't get into the grass-fed meat conversation right now. Just from like making a Little Debbie video. It just sounds ridiculous to me. And that's a whole different conversation because I can't stand grass-fed meat. And people automatically think like, oh, he doesn't like grass-fed. That means he likes antibiotics and nitrates in its meat. No, I just like meat the regular way. And not the regular way, I mean this. The regular way like, okay. I'm going to just say this in 2 seconds because I don't want to get into a debate. Grass-fed meat, it's almost unnatural. If you're a person that you walk into a butcher shop and you're like, ooh, look at that price. That's the highest price steak in here. That's got to be the best one. Ooh, grass-fed? Yep, that's the best one. Give me 2 ribeyes, grass-fed, please. The reason why I say that is because there's this like trend going on right now where people think grass-fed good, you bad, poor, you suck, all these other things. That's not true. All grass-fed means is that you're paying a higher price for a steak that is from an animal that has been force-fed 100% grass. And it has to be organic, like all natural, like organic grass. That's it. And all it means is like, oh, you're on a special diet. I can't eat that much fat, so I need less calories. What's healthier? I need some help. My doctor said I can't eat steaks or red meat because I'm dying. I need something to help, but I still want to have a steak. So what's the healthiest? Grass-fed, because it's the leanest piece of steak you can get. And if you compare a grass-fed steak to a regular steak, there's like no fat on it. It's the leanest, ugliest looking piece of crap ever. And if you really compare the taste, it's bitter. It's not good. It's bitter. So what I'm saying is, if a cow is out in the pasture, right? Just let's say you got a farm and a cow, I can't believe we're talking about that. Anyway, sorry, Debbie. And now, if you have a farm and your cow is out in the field and you have a gorgeous field, what's it eating? You think it's out there like, I only want grass. Where's the patch of grass? This is mixed with like dirt and bugs and wheat. I don't want that. I don't want just to. No, that cow is eating everything. When you go outside, is it just grass outside? No, there's all types of nature outside. And cows eat all that. Cows naturally eat grass, wheat, bugs, flowers, like all kinds of plants. They eat anything that's out there. When a cow is out in the field eating grass, wheat, just out eating the way a cow eats naturally, that makes the cow what? Not grass-fed, because it's eating a little bit of everything. It's eating the natural way that this cow is supposed to eat, right? There's no like fields of nitrates and antibiotics out there that cows are eating. It's just outside in regular nature, eating a mix of everything, right? So when that cow is, and you're cutting it up, you get these beautiful steaks of red meat with tons of like webbing, marbling all around it. That's considered good fat. So when you cook it, that good fat melts into the meat, giving it flavor. a lot of that good fat is not so bad for you. If you're on a diet, F off. Don't eat a ribeye. Or go buy a nasty grass-fed ribeye so you can have less fat. What I'm saying is, when you buy grass-fed meat, it's almost unnatural. When people, like, I just don't like the mentality of these people that come into my shop and they're like, they don't even know. Like, they just think like higher price, this is better quality, better tasting, better everything, better, no. It's not. You're wasting your time. Now, if you came in and you're like, I'm on a special diet, I need a healthier ribeye, I need something healthy. Okay, there you go. So remember, guys, grass-fed steaks means you're sacrificing flavor, but you're getting way more nutrients like omega-3s because you're eating less fat. That's it. You want a regular steak, get a regular steak. Anything you buy at a butcher shop that has a standard of like all natural and organic, all the other steaks that aren't technically grass-fed are going to be called grass-fed grain finish. That's it. Simple as that. Sorry for the rant. Back to eating Little Debbie's. Now this strawberry shortcake. These back in the day from the bodega used to be like $0.25 for one. ASMR, autonomous sensory meridian response. I had a feeling that I was gonna get into a rant of steaks and grass-fed and stuff just because my last customer kind of gave me crap about it and it triggered me. And then when I started reading off the ingredients on here, it like reminded me of that. So I apologize. But hey, that's what I do for a living. Every now and again, when I'm making stuff like this, you're going to get a random rant from me about butchering. Because I spent a bunch of years not really talking about my job to y'all. And a lot of you guys that have been with me since 2014, been thinking I'm a nurse, and I was a nurse for years. Then that pandemic hit and I switched it up. But I didn't want to talk about it. And look at us now, 3 years later, I'm finally talking about what I do. So it looks like that. But when you open it, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Only Americans will understand when I say this. This is strawberry flavor. But it doesn't taste like real strawberries. Like if we like took strawberry candy and I gave it to somebody that's not from here and tasted it, they're like, this is not strawberries. I feel like I give the rest of the world too much credit. As if like the rest of the world is just eating like super, like, I mean, I do feel like they're eating better than the United States in a healthier way, you know, because they don't have all the chemicals. But I also refuse to believe, you know what? I take back a lot of stuff I said, because when I went to Finland, they had a bunch of crap. They were selling a bunch of crap to everybody. You know how we have an ethnic aisle in our grocery stores where it has like all like the Mexican food and Indian food and Chinese food, whatever. They have an American aisle. Can you believe that? Europe has an American aisle where it has like Pepsi, Doritos, Twinkies, Snickers. And that's racist. So thumbs up the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment, subscribe, and we will see y'all on the next random video of nonsense that I make.